This is one thing I love. Now I'm making some meatballs, and I'm gonna roast them with some potatoes and little what do you call those things? Not broccoli. Brussels sprouts. That's it. Cheers, eh? So I've got some little onion chopped in here, mince. I'll just chuck one egg in. I'll put some turmeric in, garlic. Now what I love, these things come up off my shelf. I've got lots of them. I grow them, I just bring them. I know they're organic, fresh, basil. This is thyme. I've got other stuff there as well, but today I'm just putting thyme in there and some basil. Chopping it up small. And that's what I love. That's what you grow your own stuff at home. 1 second off the shelf and it's in the pot or in the mix, whatever you want to call it. This one I've just grown in a little bottle. This is hydroponic. This is not hydroponic. This I've just done, but it's home grown. And it's got hydroponic nutrient in there. So what I'll do now, I'll just cut a couple of stalks off. And it lasts and lasts and lasts, so I don't have a problem with it. I don't have to even wash it. Just chuck it in. Look at that. Yeah, that's gonna give it like a flavor. Don't worry, a couple of the stalks coming. When you buy the stuff in the supermarket, they grind all that stuff in it, and that's what your herbs. There, see? Now that's going to give us a nice little flavor. Lovely little flavor. This is growing from home and cooking at home. Most healthiest. Now I've got lots of these all over the show. So this I'm just going to sacrifice them. Now you see all that? Nice little ball, and yeah, the smell is so strong, especially when you're doing with the hydroponics. The flavor and the smell is so much stronger, and I think it must be, it's got all the nutrients it needs. Now that baby goes into there. I've got my pepper, my salt in already. Now I'm going to just give this a hand mix. I'll just take this baby, give him a squeeze just so he stays tight. Little meatball there. My late mama taught me how to cook when I was 12 years old, and she was pregnant with one of my sisters, and she was very ill and she couldn't get to the kitchen. She would shout at me from the bedroom and say, "Ron, do that with the rice, put so much water in," and I would be in the kitchen. I think that gave me the love for cooking. I think cooking is one of my top loves I have in my life. You know, I can come home any day. I do most of the cooking. My wife is very lucky. So I do most of the cooking, and I can come home as tired as whatever. My first turn will be towards the kitchen, and I'll start. But now I'm sort of semi-retired, and I'll make sure that they have good food when they come home. There's nothing like nice food when you come home from a heavy day. Now what I've done here, okay, this is just a container that I had meat in. I bought some chicken legs. I'm going to make another lot of chicken legs. So I've got some water, and what I put in here is about a teaspoon and a half bicarbonate of soda. Whatever poison's on there, it'll take most of it off. It doesn't come off otherwise. It's been tested. I've seen a guy test it on the YouTube, you know. So I know my wife told me about this years ago. So whatever I do, if I do rice, anything, I'll wash it off in bicarb, rinse it, wash it. All the veggies I do, and fruits, because the stuff is sprayed with so much poison. We don't know why we're sick. It's a very difficult world to understand. So, but that's what I do. And then I'll just rinse it off. And then I will take a little honey, just a drizzle. Now I'll take a little bit of my olive oil, another good nutritious thing. I don't use seed oils in my house whatsoever. No seed oils. They're ultra refined, they're carcinogenic, terrible. Anyway, that's up to you. But then a little bit of salt, okay? A little bit of salt. A little bit of olive oil again. Okay. Now I'm going to just put a little pepper. Pepper, I love pepper. I've been a pepper guy from a kid. Sometimes I put too much in. Some people say it's good for you, some say it's not. But if you're having turmeric, you've got to put pepper with it. Giving you all these little tips. Okay, so now also one thing I will do, take a bit of butter. Lots of butter. That's what I will do. Now just mix it up. Give it a nice little mix. And when I'm finished with this, we pull it out. I'm going to show you what okay, look at that. Now look at that. That is going to be so tasty. You're going to love broccoli. If you don't love broccoli, you're going to love it. Look at that.
Not broccoli.
Ah, sorry. Thanks, Tim. I got my daughter here. Of course, I need her. She's telling me everything. Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts.
That's it. Now look at that. That's going to be super delicious. Here's something else I've done. Let me bring it to you. Here I've got chicken legs. Dropped some pieces of garlic in. I just cut them in half, chucked them in with the shells. Chicken legs, garlic, salt, pepper, turmeric. That's what's there. So that's going to get roasted. They're going to get roasted together. And what I'm going to make with this too, I don't make too much rice. Usually sometimes I'll have some potatoes. I'm not sure if my daughter wants potatoes. So she may convince me just now. Dad cut a few in there for me. So I think that's what I'll do for these. But we'll see when I'm finished. And then I'll make a little bit of rice. Because I have a son that eats a ton. So I've got to fill him up with something. So I'll make a bit of rice. I'll chuck a handful of peas in, turmeric, pepper. So I know it's got some health for him as well, you know. So we're going to come back just now when everything is done and we're pulling it out the oven. Righty, here we are. Just pulled out the oven, about 40 minutes baking. The chicken legs, the turmeric, lovely little roasty potatoes in garlic and butter as I showed you. Here we have our little meatballs. Look how lovely they look in the bottom. That's going to be crunchy. And here we have those things that I'm always forgetting what to call them. They are
Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts, yes. Okay. In a little drizzle of honey, little turmeric, salt, pepper, and of course I've combined some things with it, but that is going to be delicious. Okay, and in these meatballs, I have a concoction of all these things. Now, yeah, I'll tell you, if you make rice like this, you'd love it. This rice has finely sliced onion, peas, olive oil, a dollop of butter. It has some thyme, a little bit of thyme in, basil, and I've taken mint out the garden. So you see, most of my stuff I do is from the garden. And that's what I love, because who doesn't enjoy spices or herbs? Who doesn't enjoy herbs and the difference it makes to your food? And of course there's garlic in as well. So you now. I'm just going to plate that cookie.